Alan Smith and myself, Martin Tyler, really looking forward to today's game.
Looking forward to this coming campaign. Not sure whether the home side will be. Maybe a little anxiousness. I think they're going to all have to stick together at times this season to avoid that. They're coming up against last season's champions. It's not going to be easy here, is it? We're going to have a really tight game on our hands, and the atmosphere inside this stadium is brilliant. I think it's going to get better. We're in for some good football here.
Check on Kievo for you, and their team list today. Well, we put this up as 4-4-2, but as you can see, three conventional midfield players and one just in front behind the main two attackers.
Yeah, and that lad, I mean, he does like to get forward. I don't think he'd be so happy dropping into central midfield. He'll want to try and get in the box and join those lads up top if he can.
The Juventus lineup then. It's a real group mentality in this lineup, about pressing the opposition into making mistakes and cashing in on it straight away.
Well, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of motivation. It's easy to drop off, and when you do drop off that really aggressive closing down, that's when it can fall down.
The start of the game here. Got his shot off now. Corner given.
Good time to celebrate. The underdogs could make something of this.
Corner played into the middle. Rossettini. Oh, it's the post. Good defensive clearance there. Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Defended well. Alexandro. On the pitch, not quite wide enough for him there. Luca Rossettini. There's been no lessening in the desire of Cristiano Ronaldo. He's won so much, he's done so much, he still wants more.
He certainly does want more, and the way he drifts across the pitch, it makes it so difficult for defenders unless you do choose to stick a man on him.
Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Chance for a teammate now. Teammates arriving for the cutback here. He's made the save. Under some pressure, he shielded it well. They've got to be careful with his early challenges. The referee's penalised that one. That, at any time in the match, is a yellow card offence, and he's not going to escape the booking simply because it's this early.
No, he dived in. I don't think he or anybody else can have any complaints about that.
And they get it away. Neno Tomovic. Miralem Pjanic. Chilio. Here's Douglas Costa. Alexandro trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Cleared away, well away from goal. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. Douglas Costa. Really in the clear now. He's got it away, and that's what you have to do. Alexandro. Cáceres. Here's Alexandro. The game being played in one half of the pitch at the moment. The team with possession finding it hard, though, to get into areas where they're going to score a goal. Bit of keep ball going on here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo threads it through. Put into the middle. An incisive pass. There's space to get the cross in. Well, he's taken a touch there off the defender. It will be a corner. Swung in from the corner. Not really away from the threat here. In the end, that will go down as a poor cross, really. Etemai. Now the shot! Straightforward save from the goalkeeper. Alexandro. Deschilio. Miralem Pjanic. Here's Alexandro. Looking for teammates in the middle. Cleared away by the defender. The shot's on! Blocked it then. No nonsense defending from him. Douglas Costa. Deschilio. Guiding it through the defenders. In a great position to pull it back. It's Juventus who open the scoring.
Oh, what a good finish that was.
Well, you get a lot of satisfaction as a goal-scoring forward for knocking one in from that distance. You know you're in the right place.
No, it was the poacher's effort. The final finish wasn't difficult, but to get there, it took a little bit of instinct. Well, it's been tight before that goal, but now the manager is so pleased because I reckon he feels his team can go on and win this.
Juventus, as predicted, have the lead. Neno Tomovic. Rigoni. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. Moving forward there with real menace to their play. And disappointing ending to it, really. Alexandro. Miralem Pjanic. Prepared to just pass the ball around in their own half, winning the game as the scoreline tells you. If they maintain their lead to half-time, they'd be satisfied with the first half of Juventus, Alan?
Yeah, I don't think there'd be too much for the manager to have a go at them about.
Building steadily here, keeping possession. Ronaldo. He's got his shot off now. Well, it looked a bad miss. I think the defender just put him off.
Yeah, he's got to take a lot of credit for that because he had to take the shot quickly, the lad who was trying to score.
Douglas Costa. They want to get out of this position where they're just defending their own penalty area, really, and play more active in the game. Giaccherini. Meggiorini. Could have been in, really, until the interception. Bit of promise in this position for Juventus out wide. Deschilio. Ronaldo! We've got a corner here, that could pose some problems. Well, here is that earlier incident, Alan. So close.
Well, only he will know whether he was going for goal there. In the end, he nearly scored.
Pjanic with the corner. What an opportunity if he picks out the right man. That's a good clearance because it's got the ball well out of harm's way. Daniele Rugani. Very much a club with a tradition, Alan, of playing three centre defenders, Juventus. Clever ball. Real opportunity with a chance like that to pull ahead.
Well, that's when a manager wants to see a ruthlessness about his strikers.
Well, it is Juventus having to work really hard here to protect this lead with half-time approaching. Could be dangerous. Fantastic save. Referee has pointed for a corner.
Well, it's a chance spurned that. Maybe not the best decision he's ever taken.
And in it goes. Well, that's good defending. He's given possession away here. Martin Cáceres. Deschilio. Cáceres. Playing a lot through Pjanic, aren't they, at the moment?
Well, he's the man on form. He's the man that's likely to make things happen.
3 minutes to be added on. Here's Douglas Costa. And they get it away. A chance to break away now on the counter. To make the interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Yeah, I thought he looked lively in that first half. Really sharp and obviously got the goal. Another 45 of that and he'll be well pleased.
And it's the start of the game here. Juventus a half-time lead, but it doesn't guarantee anything. Deschilio. Alexandro. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Douglas Costa. Now Pjanic. Douglas Costa. Maybe the cross. Safety first from the defender. Can't blame him for that. Deschilio. Pjanic. And that's dealt with the problem. Miralem Pjanic. Alexandro. corner on the attack again, the team that's leading by 1 goal. In goes the corner. Well away from goal. Hit it well! Good block. Pjanic. Well, space to get the cross in. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. He could cross it from here. Teammates arriving for the cutback here. This could be. Gonna tie his lock. Not really tested the goalkeeper, but sometimes it can look a bit too easy. He made sure he made the save competently.
Yeah, he did, and he doesn't make too many mistakes, this lad.
And Juventus need to make this substitution now, they feel. Bit of news for the future for you for EA Sports, the Serie A fixture. Chievo will be facing Fiorentina away from home.
Well, given their respective form, I think this is going to be a good game with big 3 points at stake.
Pjanic. What about Juventus's next match, Alan?
They're playing Lazio in their next match in Serie A, and I think it could go either way.
Chance to cross it. They've defended with great organisation to get possession back after being under pressure for some time. Well, this will be interesting. Changes now for both teams. Pjanic. Aldo. Back with Pjanic. No great danger here, but they've got the ball. That's the most important thing. Douglas Costa. Shots on here. Could have been his second, but the goalkeeper has at least nullified this particular attempt.
Oh, you fancied the striker there, didn't you? Having already scored, he's been playing well. He's confident in front of goal.
Shut off now. Goal!
Well, how long's it been on? 1 or 2 minutes, I'm not sure, but he's marked his appearance here with a wonderful goal.
Small fry they might be, but they've had a big moment here and they're level.
And they've got great spirit within this team. They would not lie down, and who knows now?
Well, here's the goal again. Level. Both sides have scored here now. Dybala. Martin Cáceres. Here's Alexandro. Cristiano Ronaldo. Alan, a player I know you admire a lot, Ivan Rakitic. He's got himself a new club. He has signed for Liverpool.
Well, he arrives with a reputation and a bit of a price tag now, around £50 million. Can he handle it?
Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Space to cross the ball now. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Rigoni. Still 20 minutes to go. Will now out on the wing. Delivered into the box. Good punch from the goalkeeper from the cross. Free kick here. Well, here could be a chance for the corner. Well, there are other options from the bench. In goes the corner, and they get it away. Well, space to get the cross in. Challenges for the ball. Alexandro. Delivery to the far post. Oh, that's good defending. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. And they've got it away from the danger. Excellent interception. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. He's going to trust his goalkeeper's footwork here with a back pass. Rigoni. Barreto. Here's Douglas Costa. Cristiano Ronaldo. Juventus looking to attack in a wide area now. Good defensive clearance there. Miralem Pjanic. Deschilio. Dybala. Dybala in on the goalkeeper. He's blocked that well. Keeper's ball. Counting down towards the end of the 90 minutes. 9 minutes left. Aldo, time to get the ball in. Oh, there it is! It's the goal that they thoroughly deserve. You wondered whether they would get it. They're in front now, which is where they really should be. Far, far the better side throughout the game. Fantastic football, really, to lead to a goal like that.
Well, it was a great delivery into the box from that left-hand side.
It's where they look dangerous. And that's a goal well worth analysing again.
It's been tight before that goal, but now the manager is so pleased because I reckon he feels his team can go on and win this.
Juventus in the lead. It is coming to the business end of this match, isn't it? And they're still looking for that elusive goal.
Yeah, the crowd trying to jilt their players, trying to get behind them, trying to produce a bit better than we've seen so far.
Federico Bernardeschi. Juventus need to make the substitution now, they feel. It's been a very good match to watch and commentate on. Juventus are very good to watch and commentate on, and they've shown off a lot of their wide-ranging talents today. Keeper's ball, no question about that. It's a weak cross, really. And they're still going backwards, all the way to the goalkeeper. Barreto. Neno Tomovic. Barreto. Hetemai. Well, here they come again. It might be their last chance here to get something from the game. Cleared away by the defender. Ezequiel Charlotto. 3 minutes, that's what's going to be played for added time. Miralem Pjanic. Here's Alexandro. Well, they are really knocking the ball around well.
Yeah, there's always been an option for the player in possession, and they've used that option and kept possession really well.
Federico Bernardeschi. Hetemai. Opportunity in a wider area. Good challenge. Juventus have got the win here. Great start, just what you want. First game of the season, first win.
Yeah, I'll be delighted. Put a lot of work into that. Got the rewards.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
Oh, lots of energy, lots of quality, and a good goal, along with plenty of chances.
And it's the start of the game here. He's got his shot off now. Corner given. Well, they've got to be careful with these early challenges. The referee's penalised that one. Deschilio guiding it through the defenders, in a great position to pull it back. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Ronaldo. He's got his shot off now. Well, it looked a bad miss. I think the defender just put him off.
Yeah, he's got to take a lot of credit for that, because he had to take the shot.
Clever ball. Real opportunity with a chance like that to pull ahead.
Well, that's when a manager wants to see a ruthlessness about his strikers. Well, how long's it been on? 1 or 2 minutes, I'm not sure, but he's marked his appearance here with a wonderful goal.
Aldo, time to get the ball in. Oh, there it is! It's the goal that they thoroughly deserve. You wondered whether they would get it. They're in front now, which is where they... It's a privilege to be here today for this very special fixture. The interest has been enormous every time they meet each other, these two teams. It is a very... Hi there again. Welcome to you, Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith, welcoming you to the Allianz Stadium. And here for you today, Juventus against Lazio.
You think back to past encounters between these two, and you've had some hand-in-this. I just hope it goes even close to that.
They should be able to play on a wider front now, shouldn't they, with the side of this winger?
Yeah, they were a bit narrow, I thought, previously, so this will widen the pitch a bit. Should be a good addition.
The Juventus lineup then. It's a real group mentality in this lineup about pressing the opposition into making mistakes and cashing in on it straight away.
Well, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of motivation. It's easy to drop off, and when you do drop off that really aggressive closing down, that's when it can fall down.
In attack, Luis Alberto starts up front with Salomon Kalou. Juventus, they'll be looking for another win. They played so well last time out. It was an away victory against Kiev.
Yeah, they gained great confidence from the 2-1 win, but I do have them down to a draw here.
Is underway, and sit back and enjoy what should be 90 minutes of fabulous football with Juventus very much to the fore. Joao Cancelo. Throw in here. Stefan Radu. Lucas. Badeli. Luis Alberto. Joao Cancelo. Alexandro. It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Here's Alexandro. Miralem Pjanic. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Dybala. He could cross it now. Saw the ball, went for it. Now Kalou. It goes out wide again. Whipped in from the wide area. Good defensive clearance there. They've given it straight to the opposition. It's an excellent cross. Cleared away by the defender. Miralem Pjanic. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. Pjanic. Douglas Costa. It's not really going to get the better of him from that range, especially when he can see it all the way. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Really challenging the opposition now, Juventus. Miralem Pjanic. Not a threat at the moment, but they have got the ball, and that, I suppose, is a threat. Looking to supply Christian. Got his shot off now. It's a fast start here.
They deserve that goal. They've been the better team early on. Goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. And what a finish from him outside the box. They couldn't have hit that much harder to find the left side.
Well, I want to see this again, this goal. Juventus in the lead. Badeli. Lucas. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Joao Cancelo. Matuidi. Chiellini. Miralem Pjanic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. Joao Cancelo. Aldo. And here's the shot. Corner for Juventus. touch with the corner. Defended well. Douglas Costa. Now the shot! He's blocked the shot well. Oh, they know their positions here, they know their jobs defending this corner. It's in from Dybala. Matuidi! Goalkeeper able to make a save here. Alexandro. They're sitting back. It's a bit of a policy here, and letting the opposition come at them, risky. Matuidi. Dybala. There is some backup for him in this position. Rushing it here, moving from one side to the other. Dybala. On to Pjanic. He's got a chance to cross. A wonderful piece of defending from this fella. Now Kalou. Badelli. Chiellini. Matuidi. Playing a lot through Pjanic, aren't they, at the moment?
Well, he's the man on form. He's the man that's likely to make things happen.
Well, they've worked hard as a club, Juventus, to regain in recent years their reputation and, of course, a whole raft of trophies as well. You have to admire them for that.
Very much so. I mean, it's Italy's most famous club. Those fans will be delighted now they're back where they think they should be.
Just worried about the rain only, in that it's impairing a bit of visibility of the proceedings out there on the pitch.
Yeah, we're nice and dry up here, but unlike the players, who will be pretty wet after 5 minutes.
Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. João Cancelo. Miralem Pjanic. Leonardo Bonucci. Well, they are in the lead and they are on the ball, but in their own half at the moment. Matuidi. On to Dybala. Juventus will get the throw.
These fans think that was a definite penalty.
Matuidi. Sandro. Miralem Pjanic. It could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game. Quite at the real peak of their performance. And they'll be hoping that they can just push aside some of the cobwebs, I think, that they've shown in the first half and give it the real gun in the second half. Swung in from the corner. Not really away from the threat here. Badelli. Pressure to absorb, high up the pitch. Salomon Kalou. These two have got a great understanding with their passing. Alexandro. João Cancelo. Kalou. They could pose some danger now. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Cleared away, well away from goal. Badeli. 3 minutes from the referee via the fourth official. That's the decision regarding added time. Well, he has cleared the danger. Here's Douglas Costa. Alexandro. Matuidi. 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 That's half-time at 1-0. With 45 minutes gone, Alan, the first 45 minutes for this new club, how do you think he's done?
The opposition defence have marshalled him expertly so far. No chances really for the lad.
Well, the kickoff is underway, and sit back and enjoy what should be 90 minutes of fabulous football. A threat at the moment, but they have got the ball, and that looking to supply Christie. He's got his shot off now. It's a fast start here.
They deserve that goal. They've been the better team early on.
Just going to find out really how good the drainage is here in the second half. It's been pouring through half-time. It's still coming down in stair-ups. Badeli. Salaman Kalou. Change of direction, infield. Good work by the goalkeeper. Leonardo Bonucci. Matuidi. The opposition will get a throw here because they tried to play it into the wide areas and they couldn't find the player that they were trying to pick out. Badeli. It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Lucas. Lazio looking a bit careless with the ball. Chiellini. Alexandro. Well, the team with the ball have got a problem now because the opposition are just sitting behind the ball and letting them pass in front. They've got to find some attacking players. An incisive pass. Looking for teammates in the middle. Cross has gone straight to the defender who's got time for an extra touch. Here's Alexandro. Pleasing on the eye, no great risk at the moment in their own half. They are winning the match, of course. Well, they usually get their man, Real Madrid, and that's certainly the case this time.
Yeah, it seemed the price was going up every week, and it's reached about 55 million. So the newspapers tell us.
Douglas Costa. Quick reaction time here from the goalkeeper. Juventus have won a corner now. Situation, they could have made more of that. Lucas. Badeli. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Lucas. And he gives it back to him. Senad Lulic. He's got his shot off now. That's great work by the goalkeeper. Here's Alexandro. We've had And an hour gone here.
Not a great tackle, I must say.
Well, decisive refereeing here. He reached for the card straight away at that offence.
Well, you could argue he's been a bit harsh there. Maybe another ref would have just had a word instead of booking him.
Rash, Alan, reckless.
Well, he saw the ball and he thought he could win it. I mean, it always looks worse in slow motion, doesn't it? But he was just a fraction off there.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Sami Khedira. Douglas Costa. Could get the ball into the box now. Khedira. Now Pjanic. And they're keeping the ball. That's the important thing. He's cut that out well read. He's got his tackle in, and the ball's gone out now. Chiellini, Alexandra, Pjanic, Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent work with the tackle. Francesco Acerbi. Badeli. The substitute is ready for Juventus. Here's Alexandra. Miralem Pjanic. Alexandra. Prepared to just pass the ball around in their own half. Winning the game, as the scoreline tells you. Sami Khedira. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Here's Douglas Costa. He screened the ball well there. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. Well, no surprise at this stage in the game that the managers are thinking about making changes. In fact, both managers are here, and we will get a substitution apiece. Miralem Pjanic. Dybala. Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in. Well, he has cleared the danger. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Lucas. Well, they're in a good position here. Nice interplay between the two of them. It's a drive with some power, but off target.
Yeah, unlucky. Didn't quite get set for that one.
Now they're looking to get forward from this position. Miralem Pjanic. Sami Khedira. Probing away. Trying to find room for a shot, maybe. And shoots! Comes out off the goalkeeper. Miralem Pjanic anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Luis Alberto. Badeli. It's an excellent cross. Could this be the equaliser for Lazio from this corner? Well, Alan, here's the substitution now.
No, he wasn't really at it. The defenders had the better of him all day long, and very few chances for the player.
Corner played in. Good defensive clearance there. Much happier times for Juventus these days. Fantastic. Shots on here. Defenders managed to get in the way there. See the deflection there. Corner. going in from the corner. And they get it away. Can they hang on to this one-goal lead? The fans are trying to play their part in it happening.
Yeah, and it's the approach that the home team take that will be important. Do you go on and push for another, or just try and hold what you have?
Good vision here. Not far away at all. They're still behind.
They're well on top, and they will be confident they'll get another chance at least.
It's 82 minutes played now. It's Lucas. And that's a throw for Juventus. Sami Khedira. Chiellini. Khedira. Here's Alexandra. Narrow margin, it will be enough for victory if Juventus can see it out now.
Yeah, the manager just waving his arms about, trying to make a couple of adjustments.
Here's Alexandra. Oh, it's lovely passing this. They're knocking the ball around with such confidence.
Yeah, it's the understanding between those players down there. They seem to be reading what each is going to do before they've done it.
Cuadrado, supporting player alongside, giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing. Oh, he's cut that out well read. And the time to be added on here is a minimum of 3 minutes. Khedira, Ronaldo. Cuadrado. Sandro. Striding forward, purposefully. Luis Alberto. Badeli. In behind the defenders. Going forward well. Unmarked in the middle. Vitali's man. Can whip it in now. Put in from the wide area. I think the opposition looked as though they believed they'd get through that. The victory today goes to Juventus. Well, they got there in the end. Mighty close, but the right result.
Yeah, I think that's true, Martin. Yeah, they contributed plenty, scored a few goals, and just edged it for me.
Let's get a view of Cristiano Ronaldo's match here from Alan Smith.
Got himself a goal and put in a really good shift. Excellent performance.
Well, the kickoff is underway, and sit back and enjoy what should be 90 minutes of fabulous football.